Right, just a final update on the Norvil Commando that I've been working on. Um, I had this rattle from the left-hand silencer, which I tracked down to being the baffles being loose inside the silencer. So I bought a new silencer and then took the old silencer off. And of course, when I took the silencer off, I immediately realised that the silencer was fine. And what had been happening was that the downpipe on this side was catching on the frame. It was catching on the side stand lug. I don't know whether we can see this. I haven't got very good light here at the moment. So the downpipe was catching on the side stand lug. And there's various lessons to be had here. So when I fitted the pipe, I made sure that the downpipe was roughly where it is now, well away from that lug on the side stand. But then, of course, what I forgot was the roses. I needed to tighten them up at the top of the downpipe, when after the bike had run a bit. And of course, what's happened is that when I tighten those up on this side, it naturally twists the downpipe in. As you tighten that up right tight, it sort of naturally twists the downpipe in. Oh dear, I'm going to sneeze. Oh God. Oh dear. There we go. I must be allergic to bikes. Anyway, it twisted, and so it twisted it in. Obviously, must have twisted it in, so it was touching or virtually touching that damned side stand lug. But because I'd already checked it and knew that it wasn't touching, or thought it wasn't touching, when I checked again, I didn't check properly. Because I thought, well, to be honest, I know it's okay because when I put it on, I checked it. So when I said I'd checked and it didn't seem to be touching, I hadn't checked properly. And of course, and then I whacked the silencer, and of course it rattled. Now the silencer, as a sort of double whammy, acted like a bit of a sound box. So the sound came out sounded like it was the silencer, but of course it was just the sound travelling down the pipe. So there's lessons to be learned there. Check. Don't take things for granted. I thought by now I'd have learned, but I still did it. I thought, well, I know that pipe's okay. It's not touching. I didn't check it properly. I thought, it must be the silencer. Sounds like it's a silencer. Ordered a new part without double checking. It's only when I got the new part, then took the silencer off. Hang on, there's nothing wrong with it. Never jump to conclusions, I suppose, is a lesson. Never jump to conclusions and double check, even if you think you've already checked it. And what else we've done? Yeah, so we've got new brake pads in now. These are racing brake pads, so I think that should be fine. I just noticed that there's these springs that are on the split pins, and what those springs do, they're just they're not very heavy springs at all, quite light, but they just stop your brake pads from rattling. Okay, so if you've got rattling brake pads, which is a common problem, just put a couple of springs in, just about the right length. They don't stop the brake working. They're not strong enough to do that, but they're just strong enough to hold the pads apart and stop the damn things rattling. Because what happens is the disc catches the pads as it goes round, and they sort of jiggle up and down all the time. So just putting those springs in holds the pad apart, and they don't rattle. So just a little thing. Oh dear, big lorry. Item of note there. Okay, apart from that, yeah, we're all done. It's all finished. And it's going back to its owner later this week. And yeah, I've enjoyed working on it, and yeah, it's been a joy. So Norvil Commando. Next time I'll be out on my Commando, and I can carry on working on the Trident that I'm currently working on. So yeah, so all done, all dusted, sorted. Tick that box. Sorry about the light's not very good in here, but anyway, all done. There we go.